Well, hey there, guys. How you doing? Hopefully, you guys are doing good. Uh, Interesting little video I wanted to do today, and this was based on a question that a subscriber had asked in the comments section about names and numbers on jerseys, and I kind of answered it, but I also said to him that I would do a video showing some of the jerseys I was talking about. But before I get into that, if you are new to the channel and you love hockey like I do, like we all do, it would be absolutely awesome. It would be very grateful if you would hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Also, too, if you want to, you can hit the little notification bell, and you can turn the notifications on where anytime a video of mine gets uploaded, you can be notified. So, the topic of this one is like customized jerseys, and I wanted to kind of show a little bit of the differences, because not all of them are factory stitched on. They're not like sewn onto the jerseys. A lot of them are heat set. And one of the guys in the comment section, the name escapes me currently, might have been Fantastic Voyage, I think. Maybe, I'm not totally positive, but he had asked the question because he had always thought, that the jerseys were all, so the names and numbers were all sewn on. And I had said, not always. And I thought I would show a few of these. And needless to say, most of them are CCMs. And so what do you say I get in here and I can show you guys some of these? So here's one of them. Here is a mid-1980s Mario Lemieux. This, of course, is part of the vintage line. Also, this was if we can show it here. Where is it? There we go. You can kind of see this was a Heroes of Hockey line. So these were not sewn on in the factory. Now, I mean, you look at it, it's a gorgeous jersey. Of course, the numbers on this one were on the sleeve, or were on the shoulders. But here's the thing. As we can see here, it is not sewn on. These were not sewn on. The names and numbers were not sewn on at the time. They were just heat set. And it's the same, of course, for the numbers on the shoulders. They were all heat set. And these are jerseys, I mean, these are, older jerseys. And the glue and everything, the heat setting has held up very, very nicely. Very, very nicely. And it's CCM. CCM really knew how to do jerseys. They knew how to do they knew how to do really good quality. And yeah. So this was one of the first ones. I've got a few others here, obviously, but I will show that they're all, and here you might even be able to see, if you can see, I mean, you have the zigzag stitching there, but it is not sewn on. Again, here's another one of my Lemieux jerseys. This one, of course, again, take this off the hanger here. this is another Heroes of Hockey line that the vintage line did. And of course, like I said, it's Mario. It's Mario Lemieux. The finals patch was sewn on at a later time. But yeah, this one, same thing. And of course, you know, you have the captain's patch on here. You have the captain's patch there. Let's show the captain's patch. It is not sewn on. It is just heat set. Now, they made these in Canada, which is probably why they were so good. You know, the quality was so good. But as you can see, there's no stitching there. These are not sewn on. These are strictly heat pressed. And I honestly think, and this is why, you know, it drives me nuts when, you know, the stuff is not made in Canada and it's made overseas, because the Canadians made their stuff really good. As I drop my hair. Hang on. Okay. Canada really did know how to make their stuff. And it's just, and most of these that I have here are the vintage Heroes of Hockey line. But I mean, you know, you look at how it looks. It looks fantastic. Of course, the numbers here on the sleeves, those are the same. They are not, as you can see, they are not sewn down. There we go. They're not sewn on. They're not sewn onto the jersey. They are strictly heat pressed onto the jerseys. And yeah, so that's another one of my Lemieux ones. And of course, this is probably one of my prize possessions here. My Wayne Gretzky Oilers jersey. This again, as I take it off the hanger here. This again, a part of the Heroes of Hockey CCM vintage line. And again, these, you can see, here's the captain's patch again. Now you can see, of course, it's that three-letter twill, or that three-layer twill. And again, you can see where it's heat pressed on, there is no stitching whatsoever. Because again, CCM knew how to do their stuff. And again, there you can see, no stitching. No stitching at all. And these numbers, this is a jersey, by the way. This is a jersey I have had for a relatively long time. This has been ran through the wash many, many times. As you can see, there is no part that is coming off. Try to show some close-ups here. As you can see, like I said, these have been ran through the wash many, many times. Do you see any part that's coming up? There's literally, I mean, even the ends, even the edges. There's no part of these jerseys where the number is peeling off, or the captain's patch. None of it is peeling off, which is awesome. And yeah, again, this one's one of my more prized possessions. I mean, you can see there's a little bit of fraying kind of right there, but it's not, you know, it's nothing major. But again, this has been ran through the wash. Throughout the years I've had it, I bet I've ran this thing through the wash 40, 50 times. I bet. And again, nothing's coming apart, nothing's coming off. Again, show the numbers. You can see how, you know, nothing is sewn on there. If we can get it. There we go. You can see though, nothing is sewn on there. And nothing is coming off. And again, another one of my cool Gretzky jerseys. This one, oddly enough, does not, at least I don't believe, I don't think this has, no, this one does not. This one does not have the Heroes of Hockey logo on the inside part of the neck. But this beauty, I was so very fortunate enough to find. Where did I find this at? Was this one that Ben had? This might have been one that Ben had a number of years ago. Or, no, wait. You know, I'm drawing a blank on where exactly I got this. Or was this Sports K? This might have actually been Sports K. I'm not entirely positive. But, I mean, the classic Ranger look. Now, obviously, Gretzky was not, at this time, was not the captain of the Rangers. But, again, you can see the numbers. You can see, especially in here, get a good close-up. Nothing is stitched on. It is all heat set. Now, this one I haven't ran through the wash as many times as some of those other ones. But again, you can see the numbers here. They're not sewn on. They are just strictly heat pressed on. And again, CCM. CCM, to me, always had the top quality jerseys of all the jersey makers. As good as Adidas has been, to me, CCM is the best, has always been. And again, I wish the NHL would have, come back around full circle. Especially, because CCM, they could have gone back to making these. And I mean, these are fantastic. These are absolutely fantastic. And it's just a gorgeous, this is another just gorgeous jersey. The numbers, of course, they're not coming off. They really did well putting on the glue that they did. And again, let's get a close up here, the edge here. I mean, that's pretty nice. And yeah, so, another pretty decent quality one that was not sewn down. Now this one is a Coho. Even though Coho at the time was CCM. Now this I have ran through the wash a number of times. One way you can tell is the NHL player thing there. It's, started rubbing off. The ink has. But again, this is another one. That was not heat set. These were not sewn down. They're just heat pressed on. Again, as you can kind of tell, it's all heat set down. And again, now this is later on. I mean, this is obviously during the Coho, the CCM/Coho time. But again, nothing is sewn down. It is all heat set. And again, do you see it coming up anywhere? None of this is coming up. So, where nowadays, you kind of get a little worried about, stuff that is just heat pressed on, because a lot of times it will come off. But CCM and Coho, of course, was CCM. It was just another brand under the CCM name. But again, they all went through the same factory, same place, and the same type of quality. And the last one out of this set that I have other player jerseys, other CCM player jerseys, ones that have been sewn down. I think those were sewn down at I think a later time, or they were blank at one time and were customized. But here's another one. This, of course, this is my Patrick Waugh. This again is from the Heroes of Hockey line. And this one, of course, comes with the 1993 Stanley Cup Centennial Finals patch on it. Now, as you can see, you see around the edge there? It is not sewn down. It is strictly heat pressed on. Let's show it. Strictly heat pressed. Again, this is one that's been through the wash a few times. And again, no issues. You can see there, you can see the 33. It's not stitched on. No place is it stitched on. It is strictly glued on. And again, let's give the close up. Give a little close up here of the edges. Again, this has been washed a number of times. There's nothing coming up anywhere. Go to the other side here. I mean, it's just the quality of the CCMs were just absolutely second to none. And I just, you know, I really wish CCM would have been able to have come back, but they, you know, the NHL in their infinite stupidity decided not to go with a company that actually knew what they were doing when it came to making hockey jerseys. But that is proof there that not all of the jerseys were just were always sewn down. They were not always sewn down. And I think one of the reasons why that the question got asked was when I unboxed this particular jersey. This was a Cool Hockey mystery box. This was my Roman Josi jersey. Now, again, as you can tell here, because this is not hand stitched, the names and the number kit though is the legit double layer kit. And you can see right there that it's not sewn down. Now this is an Adidas, obviously. And here, because if this was sewn down, you would see white threading around the edge. And you don't. So this, of course, this was heat set. This was heat pressed down. And it still, it looks good. It really does. This has not been ran through the washing machine yet. So I'm hoping, I mean, I think I've only worn this a couple times, but yeah. So this, of course, you know, I mean, this obviously, this being an Adidas, this is different than the CCMs. But I think that's what, you know, that's what kind of begged the question as to, you know, weren't all of them sewn down, even the ones back from many years ago? And this hopefully answers the question. No, they weren't. And the quality was fantastic. So let me know what you guys think. And again, I hope that answered the question. Hopefully it did a good job in answering the question and showing that if done right, you can heat press the numbers to the jersey if done right, and they won't come off. Obviously, if you heat set the numbers down and then sew the number to the jersey too, that obviously is, works also. But this is kind of a way to show that the old school CCMs, the CCM vintage lines, were the best, the top of the line stuff, even though they weren't hand stitched onto the jersey. They were just heat pressed. But as you can see, a lot of those have been ran through the washing machine many times, and the numbers have all stayed exactly where they were supposed to be. So let me know what you guys think. Again, I hope that answers the I hope that answers the question about the quality of the names and numbers. And yeah, so hopefully that answers the question. Again, let me know what you guys think of all those in the comment section. And again, if you have not done it already, it'd be awesome. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell too to be notified anytime a future video is uploaded. And yeah, I'm still one of them who believes that, the NHL should have gone back to CCM, but, what do I know? I've only been a jersey collector for 30 years, and I kind of know the quality of the jerseys. So, again, let me know what you guys think. Hopefully that answered the question. I will see you guys later.